The Animatrix. We have 9 animated short flicks. Animatrix, released in 2003 before the official live-action sequels to The Matrix were released, and is an anthology film with 9 different stories, all directed by Andy Jones, Mohiro Maeda, Shinichiro Watanabe, Yoshiaki Kawajiri, Takeshi Koike, and Peter Chung. And like I said, this is an anthology with 9 different stories, all titled Final Flight of the Osiris, The Second Renaissance Part 1, The Second Renaissance Part 2, Program, World Record, Kid Story, Beyond, A Detective Story, and Marticulated. And the reason why I'm finally covering The Animatrix today is because it was a PayPal recommendation and donation from a big-time supporter and contributor of this channel, David Klimoff. Thank you very much for the recommendation. Thank you very much for this bundle that you sent my way. And I know I've already apologized to you on Instagram, but I'm going to officially do it here. I apologize. I am so sorry. I saw this bundle you sent in back in January, and I thought I had recorded it, and I thought I had written it down and noted it, but nothing. It was appearing in none of my notes, so I completely glossed over it. I completely apologize, but please know I still appreciate your support. I appreciate you welcoming me into your Instagram family over there so I can see all the reviews and everything that everyone else is doing. I just kneel before you, Mr. Klimoff, and beg your forgiveness, even though I know you've already given it to me. But once again, I apologize, but I'm here now, and over the next several weeks, I'm getting to your bundle so I can clear that out for you, because I know you've been waiting so patiently. Now, I had thought I had watched this movie, and I don't know why I wouldn't have, because I was a huge Matrix fan in 2003 when the sequels were coming out. Like, that was a big deal. I was a huge fan of the first one. Reloaded was coming out in May, and then Revelation was coming out in November. Yeah, that was going to be a big year for me. Of course, we all know what happened after they came out. It was an extreme letdown. But I had thought I had watched this in between, because that's how this was released. It was released as a bridge because there were so many years between the first Matrix movie to the sequels that were coming out. This was a bridge to give you a couple of little tiny stories that happened in between, or gave you a little history of this whole world of the Matrix. But as I'm watching it, like the 3D animated one with the Osiris, like, okay, these clips look familiar, but I don't have any memory of, like, listening or comprehending the story. And then as we went to the other animated shorts, I'm thinking, what? I thought I had watched this, but I have no memory of any of this. So shame on me for never checking out The Animatrix while in the height of the Matrix craze. Because if I would have seen this, I would have said, oh, this is by far the best sequel that we have gotten to the original Matrix movie. In fact, with what we got in the sequels, they had good things, of course. They weren't absolutely terrible. They were just disappointing in the choices that they made and the story route that they went down. But after watching this, I'm thinking, why aren't these stories the sequels that we got? Or, I mean, this was back in 2003, so there was no such thing as Netflix, or, hey, let's take a movie cinematic universe and let's put it on TV, or let's stream it, right? That wasn't nowhere heard of back then. But I feel like the Matrix universe is such a rich universe that could easily lend itself to any type of streaming service, or long series runs like the Renaissance, the Second Renaissance stories that we have in here. Like, that should be a TV show. We should have already had this TV show by now. Clearly, I don't know if you can tell, but those are my 2 favorite stories from this anthology. Just seeing the process of how we got to the point where we invoked AI and we disrespected it, we mistreated it to where it learned and took things into its own hands. And then for us to think, oh, the best way to get rid of their power source is by scorching the sky. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen after we do that. I just love seeing how the human race was the instrument of their own destruction. They were, not the AI that they created. Plus, it's a very topical subject, like the rise of AI. Yes, we had films like The Terminator back then, of course, which probably everything in this subject matter would have been compared to, but nowadays, with ChatGPT and all these AI tools that are online, just make a TV series called The Matrix Second Renaissance. It's right there. Easy money for you, HBO Max. I know you definitely need it, so why not do it? Just adapt these stories. I know probably the most marketable story of this whole anthology was the final flight of the Osiris. They were mentioned, actually, in The Matrix Reloaded when Jada Pinkett Smith had photos or whatever and said, these are the final transitions of the Osiris. And they had the 3D animation, the samurai sword fight, and we had the ship battling all the sentinels because they discovered, oh hey, they're digging, they have something, what's going on here, people? That one's definitely the most marketable, but again, as we go through and we get more to a TD animated style, more of a manga animation style with all of our other stories as we go along, they just get better and better, and the story gets deeper and deeper, and they're just little tiny shorts, but the emotional connection that I was feeling with those characters and with those stories just in my own personal life, like, this is just great. What was I doing in 2003 to where I didn't watch this? It's the biggest shame on me that I can bestow upon myself. If you're a fan of the Matrix franchise, if you're a fan of the sequels that we got, Reloaded, Revolution, and then Resurrection a couple of years ago, I don't know how you couldn't have checked out the Animatrix by now, but I mean, hey, look at me. I was a fan of this franchise, and I've never seen this before, but definitely check it out. This is great. I'm going to give the Animatrix 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, have you seen the Animatrix? What did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across because of this video, then comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I release next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.